Black Magic Sorcerer here, back with another video and my current altar setup. Wow, the room, it looks very smoky. Yep, it's good incense, my friends. And so that brings us to the topic at hand, which is incense. So just so you know, my favorite incense is the incense that you burn on a coal. I have a couple of these nifty thingy-majigs, handheld handheld burners, and my incense powder looks like this. This is dragon's blood, pretty much good for any black magic ritual, really. And I use myrrh, which is basically tree bark. Okay, and I'm not real big on the smell of myrrh, but you know, for fun, I'll just burn a little bit. Don't use myrrh a lot, but it does have its purposes. And then this is gold right here. This is what everyone in ceremonial magic usually will use in temples because it's very clean. Basically what it is it's pine resin that comes from pine trees, and they extract it and make an incense out of it, and it smells amazing. It's just such a clean, piney smell. The spirits love it. I love it. It's what I use in the temple when I'm feeling that the house is stagnant and I just need to freshen up the energy or whatever. I will mix those two things together. So I highly recommend you use charcoal incense and use the regular incense that I'm showing you that's more natural. I don't like stick incense, and I don't like the oil incenses that you burn on a burner. I think they suck. So I'm very practical. I just stick with one thing. I do have a very excellent stick incense that I use once in a while called, I think it's called Black Magic. If I could find the box, I would show you. But anyway, incense is a wonderful tool, and the reason incense is so important is not just so you can make the temple smell good. That is totally not the point. It just happens to make it smell good by default. The cool thing about incense is you can make your own too, out of herbs and pretty much anything that you can burn that you like the smell of, as long as it is not poisonous or toxic to you. So just always keep that in mind, that you know, you can burn anything, but know what the hell you're doing first. So what I was going to point out about incense is this. The way I use incense is when I'm consecrating an item, I would hold the item in the incense smoke, and until I feel that the item is been purified by the creature of fire. So I'm going to say, okay, I haven't worked with this bottle for a while, and I'm trying to get it ready to make a new potion, so give it a couple good wafts of nice, powerful incense smoke. And those are just some of the things that I think make incense cool. You can use it for so many different purposes. You can create and make your own incense for specific demonic entities or angelic entities or spirits. I mean, I think I was contemplating making an incense for Kali Ma. Just started thinking about stuff that's connected to her and started thinking about what I could put together for her, but I haven't really got around to it yet. And yeah, so incense, it's really, I think, one of the main things in a ritual that really makes your consciousness change. When you light the candles, you burn the incense, and the smoke fills the room, and you just have this nostalgia instantly. I just like watching smoke. It's actually just kind of fun to sit back and just space out and watch the smoke while you're meditating. It is very therapeutic and fun. So I hope today's lesson was inspiring. I just, I don't have a favorite brand or anything. Almost everything I get is, of course, off Amazon because it's the fastest. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about the subject. Um, you can do a lot with incense. Incense is just so good for purifying and cleaning an energy. You can also use pungent incense, the opposite of good smelling incense, to create dark energy. And then what you can do is extract entities from that dark smoke. So there's a lot to be said for even just the color of smoke that you create. So if you're looking to summon or uh, call forth a chaotic entity, usually something rancid would be more appealing to them than something that's not. So just a little food for thought if you're working with chaotic energy. But, to the limits of your imagination and to the limits of your budget, there are incenses out there that I'm sure are hundreds and hundreds of dollars if you really wanted to get carried away. Bulk incense is usually pretty cheap, but I've seen, incense products that are ranging from $60 to $80 sometimes for really, really good incense. And usually it's the church incense that they burn in the Catholic Church, which is ironic. But it does its job. It really does help balance what I would refer to as shitty energy. If you just have a couple of leeches sucking on you that are sucking your energy, and you cleanse yourself and stand in these incense smokes, you will have those entities detached from you because they do not like the smell of purified incense. It's the opposite of their nature. So that's just a little tip du jour on incense. I'm not sure if it helps or even made sense, but I hope it did. And, you know, if you're not familiar with it, I would go ahead and get some charcoal. Make sure you have a burn proof. You're going to need something to burn this in. I would just go ahead and buy a burner. Don't fuck around. Don't try to put it in a coffee can or something like that. There's problems with that. So you want something shallow because you have to put the coal in, and then you have to be able to put the incense on top of it and move it around and stuff. And if you can't reach it, then you're basically going to waste the coal. So anyway, I got a candle here that's just going crazy. I don't know why. The others are not doing that. I just wanted to say thank you again to everybody and dark blessings. And hey, let's do this again sometime.